Military source says around 200-strong force has been sent to the Pratas Island, South China Sea, following reports the People's Liberation Army or PLA was planning large-scale simulated invasion in territory. The Navy had sent a company of around 200 Marines to reinforce the Coast Guard stationed on the Pratas Islands, according to a military source that's speaking on condition of anonymity. Taiwan's military has sent a Marine company to reinforce the garrison on a small outpost in the South China Sea territory, because a report said that the People's Liberation Army was planning a simulated attack on the islets recently. The report, it is said, the beach landing exercise, to be carried out by the People's Liberation Army Southern Theater Command, conduct be on an unprecedented scale, and also would involve large numbers of Marines, hovercraft, landing ships, and also helicopters. The source said, the Marines left for the Pratas about a week ago and will remain there on a short-term rather than a long-term basis, and adding the posting was in line with the military's off-site training operations. The Pratas Islands, consisting of one island, 2 banks, and 2 coral reefs, is located about 445 kilometers, 275 miles, from Taiwan's southern port city of Kaohsiung territory, and just over 300 kilometers from the Chinese mainland. Now, mainland China has been steadily boosting its presence in the disputed waters, and where a number of other countries have claims. In May ago, Japan's media news reported that the People's Liberation Army was planning to a large-scale training exercise recently on Hainan Island, which would include a simulated takeover of the Taiwanese-controlled islets and region. The area has been designated a national park because of its coral reefs, and also seagrass-bed ecosystem, and has no permanent civilian residence. In the region, only a Coast Guard garrison of roughly the same size as the detachment of Marines, sent to reinforce them in territory Taiwan's defense ministry declined to confirm the Kyoto report. However, in May, Chief of Joint Operations Lin Wang emphasized that the military would continue to strengthen combat readiness and also ensure proper preparations on Taiwan's outlying islands, including the Pratas Islands and also Taiping Island. Taiping is the largest of the Spratly chain, where mainland Malaysia, China, the Philippines, Brunei, and Vietnam all have competing claims of territory. Wang Ting-yu, a legislator from the governing Democratic Progressive Party, on Tuesday said some Marines had already arrived on the Pratas Islands by some point in June. Wang, who sits on the Foreign and Defense Committee, did not specify the size of this detachment, however stressed they had all and received special training from the United States, and are capable of carrying out anti-landing, and also anti-parachute operations against the enemy in region Taiwan normally only stationed Coast Guards instead of regular troops there, and to ease tensions in the South China Sea territory, Wang said.